Hello, hello. Welcome to day 909 of Connecting the Thoughts. Quote for today is Be a life that is worth it. Now, when I say be a life that's worth it, I'm just wondering what are the thoughts that are going on in your mind? So, be a life that is worth it. When I say be a life, I'm not saying hello, hello. Okay, guys. Earlier, when I would stream this just on Facebook, I could actually see who has tuned in on the Facebook page. So I could acknowledge and say welcome to you. So now I can see there are three people watching, but I don't really know who it is because I'm streaming using StreamYard, which is a separate host platform. So please put in your names. Let me know who you are. Say hi, say hello, so that I can say hello back to you, just like Gopalan just did. Thank you, Gopalan, for doing that. So, yesterday we looked at the first two A's of acing life. As I say, I've got these five A's that help you ace in life. And it's interesting that, hi, Mufi, thanks for joining. So, there are these five A's that I speak of to ace in life. Yesterday, we looked at the first two, which was awareness and affection, where you listen to the onset, where you are having, how did I sense that? Because probably I always acknowledge when you tune in, and I've not been doing that, so you did it. Hi, Dale, thank you for joining. So, awareness, having that awareness, you listened to the onset, Gopalan. So basically, there was an awareness that, oh, she's doing something outside of the usual. So maybe I should just hello, hello, and let her know that I'm here. So you have that awareness. Affection, love when it is the hardest. When you realize that things are kind of bumpy, things aren't really going the way you think they should, that's the time that you need to give yourself a round of affection. You need to love yourself when it is the hardest. You need to be your own cheerleader first. So that's the first two A's. And the other one coming up, the third one is adjustment. So you lean without failing, as in you have that sense of adjustment that you need to do. You acknowledge that there is an issue, you get aware of it. You come to a space of affection where you are being kind to yourself, and then you move towards making that adjustment, those little tweaks and changes that you need to put into place so that you're working towards your goal. Adjustment. The fourth one is acknowledgement, acknowledging that even the tiniest changes are going to make a difference. So, acknowledgement comes across two different parallels, where first is the acknowledgement that yes, something needs to be done, and then also to acknowledge once that something is done. So most often we kind of acknowledge the gaps that are there. We kind of acknowledge the things that are missing. We are quite aware of what we need to do to make ourselves better, but when it comes to acknowledging when you've made progress, acknowledging when you're doing things the right way, we tend to miss out. And that's where you don't kind of appreciate. When you don't appreciate your inner self, you don't feel that urgency or that motivation to keep moving forward. So it's always important to acknowledge. It's always important to show affection. And brings me to the last A, which is appreciation. Appreciate yourself unconditionally. Unconditional love, I say, is the easiest. Could be. I'd love to hear your thoughts. When I say to appreciate, I mean take a moment to celebrate yourself. So, how does all of this tie up with our quote for today, which is be a life that is worth it? It's simple. When you appreciate yourself, when you are aware of yourself, when you are adjusting with yourself, when you show affection to yourself, that is when you find you are making progress. You are adjusting, you are aware, you are affectionate, you are acknowledging, you are in appreciation for who you are. And that's when the journey, the life that you're living becomes totally worth it. And I'm saying becomes. So be alive, be alive, be alive. Total alignment there. It's worth it. So be alive, it's worth it. Absolutely. So be alive, that is worth it. Worth, worth, worth what? Worth what, you may ask? Because I've just left it open for you to decide what you want to be worth. Worth the celebration, worth the challenges that you worked out your way out of, worth the relationships that you have, worth the love that people are giving you, worth the respect, the trust, worth the person that you are. So, absolutely, Gaurav says what you appreciate appreciates. So, make it a point to appreciate yourself as well. We tend to forget to do that. And that sometimes begins to feel like that empty feeling where you're constantly knocking out, challenge after the other, goal after the other, yet you don't take a moment to pause. You don't take a moment to breathe. You don't take a moment to say thank you to yourself. And on that note, I thank you for being with me on this journey and for being the person that you are. So be a life that is worth it. And if this has been of value to you, please write in comments saying, sorry, I disappeared. I am worth it. As simple as that. Please write in comments saying, I am worth it. And until tomorrow, thank you, Gaurav. Please write in comments saying, I'm worth it. If this has been of value to you, I am are very, very powerful words. They are literally intention creating words that leave you with the results that you have. So if you feel that this has been of value to you, I'd like you to write in comments saying, I am worth it, because you are absolutely worth it. Thank you, Mufi. Thank you, Gaurav. Thank you, Gopalan. And I will see you tomorrow. Tag a friend who needs to receive this message, because we are the life that will make a difference. So be a life that is worth it. And until tomorrow, keep smiling, keep shining, stay safe. And thank you for connecting the thoughts with me. Thank you so, so much. Thank you again. Thanks.